Hello, hello.
Hi.
You're back from your travels.
I haven't been.
No, Shelley's, sorry. I just saw Shelley flash up on my screen.
A week ago, you wouldn't think it, would it?
Oh, no.
It was very nice.
Was it nice? Was the weather all right? I mean, I can't say it's...
While we were out, yeah. I mean, it rained when we were in the car or indoors in the holiday cottage. But while we were out, we didn't really get wet, so it's fine.
That's all right, yeah. I think you got to time it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Actually, we all should, if we live in the UK, we all should have decent raincoats, otherwise.
Yeah, I think we were just storm chasing because we just managed to miss it.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. It's like the Americans were storm chasing. That's like, now we were doing that last night on Lookout, actually. I'm like, we're running into the storm, ladies. Actually, it's coming behind us. I didn't tell her. I said, don't look round yet. We need to just keep going that way because it's coming behind us. I literally only got a little bit wet in the end, but I could see, every time I look round, you can see it coming out of the sky, can't you? Literally. Yeah. I mean, it's actually beautiful sky as you get out there at the moment. It really is, but yeah, it can be a bit wet, but you know, I have 3 raincoats in my car for that. I'll just hang them up. And when I'm out doing sessions, I have like Wednesday, I have a back-to-back 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. I literally, and my dry robe. So I literally start off with one coat. If it's pouring rain, come back, take that off, put another coat on. Then when I'm finished, that all gets shoved and I'll put my dry robe on. Just to drive home 10 minutes, but my dry robe, oh, best thing ever. Oh, everyone's come to draw. We're just drawing today. There's no painting. Hopefully everyone's seen what we're doing. So we're basically just draw a cake with a few windows on it. That's all you need to think about. Lots of lines. Lolly, are you all right, mate? You ready?
Yes, thank you. Yes,
Good,
fine.
good.
Yes.
You had a good break?
Oh, we had a lovely time. Just talked for 3 days.
Oh, wow.
And they're
Good.
wonderful hosts. They used to run a restaurant, so.
Oh, wow.
Brilliant.
Whereabouts were you?
We went to outside Ross-on-Wye to friends.
Okay, nice.
Shh, we were illegal. We went last Thursday instead of this Monday.
Sorry?
We went last Thursday instead of this Monday, so we were a bit illegal, weren't we?
Well, I won't worry. We're all...
No.
All the microphones here. We didn't hear that. No. I didn't hear that. It was Monday, wasn't it, Lolly? Of course it was.
Yeah,
Monday. Oh, Leanne,
yeah.
how are we cooking? We had it yet?
One week to go.
Sorry?
Oh, one week to go. I'm
oh, wow. Yeah. I was thinking of you the other day because I thought I haven't seen you online. I wonder if it's popped out. Oh, you're looking good, though. I remember when I got to that stage, I'm like, get it out. I need to get it out now. This is hurting and this is not comfortable and I'm not sleeping at all. That's the worst bit. Good. Right. So hopefully you know what we're doing. This. There are lots of dots. You only need your pencils. And I've got a Sharpie, hopefully. What have I done with my Sharpie? I've moved it. I'll mute everybody in a moment. So you'll need to draw quickly, those little arches. Oh, there we are. You'll need to do, you see, it's quicker with Sharpie, but you can do it with your ruler board. But I'm just going to mute everybody because there's lots of noise going on. Here we go. Okay, let me spotlight me. Good, I'm there. Right, let's go down to camera. So we are going to do, as usual, landscape. There we go. And for the people that might do the recording, we're going to go with our usual grid. So from the center out to the right, 14 dots, 1 centimetre apart. Center, oh, there we go. I knew there'd be somebody. Where is that? Okay, don't know that. Back center, out to the left, 14 dots, 1 centimetre apart. back to center, down 10 dots, 1 centimeter apart, back to center, up 10 dots, 1 centimeter apart, and back to center. Hope you have your grid there. I'm going to come down because I want you to see what's going on a little bit better. Come on. Good. Right. So you know where we're starting. We're going to start on this side here, and we're going to work down, and then we're going to go across to the other side. So visually, hopefully you've got the picture in front of you. You can see that we're going to be doing this part first and adding on, and then we're going to add the other side on from that. So let's get plotting with some dots. Right. Whoa, this is going to be very dotty. On the centre here, I want you to mark up the 4 centimetre to the left, sorry, and the 5. Then back to centre. And you're going to come straight up 1.4 and do a dot. Then carry on and do a marker at the 2. And the 2 point, what have I got there? 2.3, I would say. 2.3. And then carry on up and just highlight the 5 centimetre marker. We're going to do the arch that's coming around here. So you're going to go up. Oh, there we go. I knew there was someone. I could hear someone. So you're going to go up 3.9. Draw yourself a marker at 3.9 and what we got here? 2 point and out to the left 2.6. So up 3.9 and out to the left 2.6. And then out to the left, you're going to go.
Debbie.
Yes.
Debbie, I think I got a bit lost on that last one. Could you start?
So if you've got all the ones along the lines.
Yeah, got that.
Right, so you're going to go up 3.9.
From where?
Sorry, up. And then you're going to go out to the left 2.6. So up 3.9 and out to the left 2.6. On this side of the line, look, you can see where the cross is. There. Yeah?
Yeah.
And then you're going to carry on. We're all on this left-hand side here. So you're going to go up 2.8. Ignore my measurements here because I'm having I always check them. And out to the left, what we got? 3.8. And then up 1.3 and out 5. Have you got all those? Hopefully. It's going to be a lot of this tonight, so do shout if you get in a pickle. Now,
what was the last one there on the curve that you did?
The last one was up 1.3 and out 5.
Thank you.
Left 5. That's all right. So you should have almost one on top of each other, like that. And then you're going to take that curve down to the 5. Just going to mute everybody. And then from this 5 here, you're going to join it into the one that comes just below that one there. And then a 4. You can see these 3 here. You're going to join up with these 3 here. That makes sense. Oh, we've got one here we need to add.
Right, Debbie.
Yes.
Just hold it there, because when you were drawing those dots up 1.3 or something and then out from the left that way,
yes,
I had got that line from the center was going out 5 dots and then up 1 point, whatever it was.
Right. Which one dot are you talking about? This one?
Well, all of those that you did there, I
Yeah.
didn't realise you were going out from the centre, out 5 and then up and then out 4 and then up.
Right. So which, have you got these on?
No, I'm not explaining myself very well.
So basically, all I would say, have you got this one on?
No.
You've
So
got
you
this
went
one.
out 5 from the centre, didn't you?
Which dots have you got on,
The
Nolly?
middle dot.
So you've got, hang on, wait. You've come up these line here, right?
That
You've
was
got this
easy.
up. So you've got those. You don't have these.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
No.
So you go up.
Out from the centre point.
Yes, you go up 3.9. And then you go out to the left 2.6. Draw yourself a dot. That one. Yeah? So go up and then out.
Now 2.6. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, all right.
And then you go up
Yeah.
2.8 and out to the left. What have I got? 3.8, I think it says on there. I've gone over me writing now. 3.8.
All right. Sorry.
Come around like a little curve.
Yeah, all right.
This one here is the most important one because you can hand draw that one almost.
Yeah.
This one here, have you got that one on?
No.
Go up 1.3 and out 5. So you go up 1.3 and out to the left 5.
All right.
So pop that on. It should sit above the other one. And then you can just hand draw that line on up the top there.
Sorry, being a bit dim tonight.
That's all right.
Got it.
You'll get this first bit right, and then it'll all flow from there, hopefully. You might have to adjust yours. Hopefully you're working from the picture. Where have I got to? Right. So have we all got that? Oh, we need to put this bottom one on here. Sorry, we didn't do that. Right, so we haven't got this dot on here, so we just got to add that on because you shouldn't have anything on that bottom dot now. So you just need to follow the line along and go out 3.5 centimeters and just draw yourself a dot, and your drawings up with that bottom dot here that we did originally, as you can see on the screen there. So you should have 3 lines like that and a curve. You can kind of like, you can freehand it if you want to. I mean, ideally, eventually, you will be freehanding it and adjusting it. I mean, these dots are really just a guide, but visually you can start to see what happens, and you should be able to kind of adjust it as we go along. Right, let's just take this out of the way. I haven't done any dots. I don't think I am because I'm so behind. I'll just give up on my dots. Right, where's my bit of paper now? I was going to show you. Oh my. Where are we? There we are. That's where I need to be. Right. Right there. Right, the orange bit, hopefully you've got something at the top there that looks like that orange bit. You can adjust it because you only have pencils, so it doesn't matter. But we're literally going to put on. So you've done this part here, basically, this section up here. And now we're going to add this part and these little bits that go across there. So just use it, these little dots as a guide. So from the center here, we're going to go out to the left 5 centimeters and down 0.5 centimeter and draw yourself a dot. And then back to center. And you're going to come down 0.8 and you go out to the left 5.2 and draw yourself a marker. And then you're going to go back to center and you're going to come down 1.1 and you're going to go out to the left 5, the same as that one. What was that one? 5.2. Out to the left 5.2 and draw yourself a marker. They should basically sit underneath each other, but just be slightly below. Then you're going to come back to center. And you're going to come down and you're going to draw a dot at, it's just, I would say 1 centimetre. The 1 centimetre, back to centre, and then draw yourself a dot at, come down 1.2 and draw yourself a dot. That's actually on the measurement line. I'm going to carry on down. So we've done these dots up here. Lots of dots going on. You're going to come down. So I'm just trying to work out where I am. 2.5. Right, from the center, you're going to come down 2.5 and go out 5. Draw yourself a marker. Go back to center. Come down 3.3 and out to the left 3.3 and draw yourself a marker. Have you got 2 dots underneath each other, hopefully? Did I do that?
Are they both 3.3 down and across?
Yeah, yeah. One's just slightly higher. Did I do those? I'm getting more confused with my dots. Did I do
No,
that?
one is out 5 to the left. Sorry.
Sorry?
Is it not down 3.3 and out 5 to the left?
Yeah, both of them. They sit underneath each other. Down, what did I say? Sorry, my brain's going a bit squidgy now. Sorry. Down 3.3 and out to the left. No, it's out to the left 5.3. It's this here, look.
5.3.
Yes. And then you come down straight underneath that one, basically, about 3.3 and draw yourself another dot. And then we're going to go back to center.
But you're confusing because the last two you've both said down 3.3.
No, sorry. Down 2.7, the first one. So they're both out 5.3. One is at 2.7 and one is at 3.3. They're just basically slightly apart. You can see on the screen there. Does that make sense, Shelley?
That's now, thank you.
They are more than welcome. Right, we're going to draw some down the line there because my head's going screwy doing it over there at the moment. I shouldn't have had, I had lots of coffees, Christina, I did. I've had 2.
We can't tell.
No. I've got one sat here, but I haven't drunk any yet.
No comment.
Sorry. Right, back to centre, and we're going to come down 3.8 and draw yourself a dot on that measurement line. And then back to centre, and you're going to come down 4.3 and draw yourself a dot on that measurement line. And let's get that one over with. And then come down to the 7 centimetre marker and draw yourself a dot. And then all we've got to do is this little group here. Let's get this over with, because, yeah, once these are on, it'll be a lot easier. Right, so you're going to come down 5.5 and out to the left 5.2, 5.2, and then you're going to come down. They're really close to each other, this lot. Come down 4.7 and out to the left 5.5, and you're going to come down.
Debbie, you're confusing me. You go down 5 and then the next one down 4.7. Isn't it got to be lower?
It's out to the left. Sorry, it's out to the left 5.5 and down. Oh yeah, look what we got on here. This one here is 4.5. Oh, what did I say, Shelley? Something really weird.
I've forgotten already.
Right, this dot here. So down 4.5. You'll see how it all come together. Just trust me. 4.5, and it's out to the left 5.2. 5.2, yeah. And then we're going to come down. Well, we're going to come down. Ooh, 4.8. 4.8. And out to the left 5.5. And then you're going to come down to the 5.1 and out to the left 5.5. Basically, the 2 dots underneath each other. And then down 6.8. And out to the left, 5.2. Now I've even confused myself. Right. So you should have all these random dots all over the place. And what I want you to do is they will help you do this. As you will see on there. So these are the dots I've just given you, and I'm joining them up. That there. On there. To the one. And they're going, as we go work down, I'm just going to do it, because I haven't kept up with my dots today, because I've got all confused. So I'm just going to actually draw my instructions. And that comes down. And that draws up there. Let me come down again. And then this comes round to that top one there, that little bit there. And that comes round to that dot there. I'm going to do a bit straightening up now. And I'm going to draw that down there. And that bit comes round like that. If you are, it's all right, Christina. If you send me a little message, do let me know, because I've got that on silent. I've got that, Christina. Yeah, totally understand, mate. So you're going to be joining up the dots. Please let me know if that's a bit confusing, but hopefully try and, I know some of you might have a bit of a squiggly line. It basically needs to come down like a little cake. So it's a bit wider at the bottom here. So you might just need to adjust your dots slightly, and it curls around like that at the bottom. It should hopefully.
Debbie,
Yes.
can you just leave that drawing there?
That
Debbie?
one? Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
shortly. I had got little individual instructions, but I think that's probably easier just to see that in that, really, actually. Because I haven't kept up with
Supposed to be not level, sort of some are more tipped up than others.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry, we'll sort that all out when we you'll see, Shelley, it will flow. You mean these bits here are wider?
No, mine are not just wider, they're not, the bottom one's flatter than the top.
This one?
No,
This one?
yeah, that's fairly flat, and then the next ones are more upwards.
Yeah, it'd be up. That one's quite up. This one is fairly flat. I mean, I probably, if I drew it straight across, let me show you. It's probably because I just drew it like that. If I drew it straight across to that dot, like that, it would be fairly flat. Yeah, but just try and keep a little bit of a curve on it. So I created that little curve round like that. Does that make sense? And I didn't go straight across with my ruler. We're just trying to create. So if I'd have drawn that, that's what that little second dot kind of gave you the angle to shoot up at. And then you follow that bottom line, just basically follows the top line. So this second dot here that I gave you should kind of give you that angle to go round like that. We can adjust it. This is only a pencil at the moment, so don't panic too much. Just make sure your walls are straight, because they might be a bit out, maybe a bit ditty and dotting, but they need to just appear that they come out a little bit more, like a little cake. That makes sense. Needs to be bigger at the bottom. Does that make sense, Shelley?
Yes, it does now, thank you.
You're more welcome. Sorry, I'm just know what I'm, as in the curve of the building.
Oh, you've just had coffee.
I have, I know, I'm sipping the other one as well, which is normally not good. Yeah, do you have... Sorry.
I'm going to ban you from coffee on a Thursday.
Agree.
Is that or gin? So I don't know whether what would be better.
Oh, gin.
I would be all over the place. Yeah, can you drink coffee at the moment?
I don't really drink caffeine anyway, although I feel like that's probably going to be something I do start drinking.
I
the
think
lack of
you might.
sleep.
I think you might with babies. I don't normally drink caffeine. I don't have caffeine normally. Thursday when I've got art club. Right, how is everybody doing? Sorry, it's a bit crazy. How's Lolly? Is Lolly still hanging in there? She is, bless her. Good. Please shout if you need me to look at anything. Do so. Oh, what's Aberdeen sent something? Just let me know if you sent something through, then I can see.
I'm trying to correct it already. But
Yeah. So basically, like Shelley, just get this arch going up a little bit more. So don't follow it straight across like that. Just get a little bit more of a curve going on it. I'll just highlight this bit here. There. Ooh. That one. And just get your walls straight. My dots might have been slightly out. I think I kind of lost the will to live on that bit. But just get these bits here. Ooh. They're just slightly out. These bits here, Amadine.
yeah,
You know what I mean by that? Just get your ruler literally and take it along. They just need to be, as I said, let me see what I can do. They just need to be slightly out from each other. The bottom one you can just take out. So it's like a cake basically. So they're stacked nicely. And it's a hand drawing, don't forget. So, you know, we haven't finished. We haven't finished yet. But yeah, does that make sense, Amadine?
yeah.
Cool. It should look better then. Anyone else need me to have a look? Oh, blimey. Yes. Let's have a look. That's it, Elaine. Good. Just straighten up your walls. As I said, my dots might be slightly out. Just straighten them up. Make sure they're straight, everybody. You can use either your ruler or just use your eye just to take that. So the bottom one's slightly bigger. Okay, I think everyone's all right. Cool. Right, let's get the other half on. So hopefully you should have something that resembles that side. And we're going to add, so we've done this part here basically, that part, and then we're going to add on this part, more kind of complicated part. So we're going to add on some dots for that. Right. Okay, let's get measuring. So we're actually on the right hand side now. We've done the left hand side. We're now over the right hand side of all the measuring. So let's get measuring. So from the top dot, we're going to go up 2.5 and out to the right 1.1. Do yourself a marker. And then we're going to go up 2 and out to the right 1.3. Draw yourself a marker. You're going to go up 1.6 and out. So it's basically underneath the one you've just drawn. Up 1.6 and out 1.3. Draw yourself a marker. And then you're going to go straight along the measurement line from the center out to the right and highlight the 2 centimeter marker. And then you're going to go out to the right. What have we got? Out to the right, 2.7 and down 0.7 centimeters. So out 2.7 and then down under that measurement line 0.7. Then you're going to follow that. It's going to go straight underneath that. The next one. So it is down, so out to the right 2.7 and down. I haven't written the measurement on there. Down 1.1. So there it is. Down 1.1. And then we're going to back to center. And you're going to come down 3.7 and out to the right 4.4. Draw yourself a marker. And then this one's straight underneath again. So it's down 4.2 and out 4.4. And then the final one is, the reason why I measure it is I check, because sometimes my dots go a bit screwy. Down 6.8 and out to the right 5.6, and draw yourself a marker. Let me know if you need any help on that one. Look, see, I've got coffee. I haven't drunk much of it, promise. Let me know if you need any help with that. If anyone all right with that?
Debbie, what was the last dot?
This one?
Yeah.
It is down 6.8 and out 5.6. Right, now, obviously we've got lots of dots going on the page there. This is the first dot I gave you on that right-hand side. And what I want you to do is try and match these up now. As you see, they go across. You'll have this one here, you'll have to add that, put that through. And that's your 2 centimetre marker there that I gave you on the line. So you're going to draw these yourself, freehand them down. And I gave you these 2 little markers here, and they need to follow on from what I gave you on that side. Don't worry about those ones at the bottom yet, just get that on your picture. So I'm going to draw it on my plan here. Oh, the wind's blowing outside my window here. So basically, see if I can get mine on here. This is what I've just drawn up. So I've just taken that out. These are the measurements I've just given you. And then I'm going to draw that little higgledy-piggledy bit. Freehand that. And there. And just come down steps there. Below that. And these lines join up. Like so. Hopefully that makes sense. And you're going to add those little steps. They're just those bits in there. So it doesn't really matter what you do. It's just the end of a building that's fallen off. So you can add in what you like, really. Hopefully it should kind of start to flow a little bit. If you need, anyone needs to send stuff through, please do so. Ooh, we had loads of them on the next bit. This is when you'll start to adjust your base, possibly. So you can add that in if you want. Got that bottom dot there, that's actually your base. Curve round. It should hopefully start to appear looking like a cake. So I would draw now this bit here. You might have to adjust where it's joining up, but just get a nice little curve going onto that bottom bit there. And then these here, you might have to do something with. What I want is this kind of curve going on. So you might have to adjust this bit as we go, like that. So this bit here, this is why I don't it in pencil first. So we need just a nice little flow going. Because when you look at a building, as you look further up it has more of a curve on it. We're going to add in some bits in a second. I'm just going to go. Has everyone got that bit? Is everyone okay? Everyone's very quiet tonight, lots of concentrating. Oh, Nikki's back. Hello, Nikki. No painting tonight, mate. At all.
No, I know. It'll be my first one without any paints.
Yeah, we do the odd drawings occasionally. I
Like
don't know whether it's easier or not.
It's a lot of dots.
There are lots of dots. The dots disappear in a minute, I can assure you, and then you're going to start freewheeling pretty soon. All the arches. So, right, once you've got that on, you can start putting a little bit more detail in. So I've given you those bits. You can add your little pillars in. Just make sure these flow nicely and just adjust them if you need to. That's what I would say on that one. Any more dots? Oh yeah, we've got a few more dots, and then we are literally, oh, now you're going to do some arches. So we have done, as you can probably tell, this part here, basically, of the building. That's where we're at. Then we just got to put the back end on. We lost Dawn. I thought we did. Oh, I must. Dawn, we lost you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I just lost the internet.
Oh, it's probably all these storms that are going on.
Oh, sorry about that, but that's
fine.
fine.
Electrical failure, have you, Dawn?
I'm not very far away.
That's all right. Do you need any measurements, mate, or anything?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay. You didn't have an electrical failure or anything then?
No, I just all of a sudden I thought, where are they all gone?
Well, I had that once. Talking to myself. I now steal all the Wi-Fi boxes from around the house, and no one can connect to it. So I don't have.
Yeah,
I've only got one.
Frustrating.
That's all right. I've only got one teenager in my house now, so I have to fight with one. She's now been at uni for 6 months, I think. She's had her first, because she missed the first round of vaccination, so she couldn't have the AstraZeneca one. She had to wait for the Pfizer, so she's had that because she's only 21. She's been fitted for all these masks or something. They take 2 hours to fit these medical masks or something. Yeah, it takes ages. I don't know why they're doing it on the students, but I guess because they're wandering around the hospitals. But yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was quite interesting.
Well, my daughter's just finished. She's just completely finished now. She's had her finals, and so that's it. She's done with uni. Obviously, she hasn't had the results, but that's it. Whoa!
Yeah, my son's finished his A levels. Got anyone that wants to employ an 18-year-old who needs to get off his bottom and do something? He's going to get his hair cut this week.
We have an apprenticeship going if he wants to get into science.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a 2-year course. So Monday College in Farnborough.
He was looking at apprenticeship. That's where he is at Farnborough College at the moment. I'll send it through, Emma.
I've got to find them.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I need to. He needs a haircut. That's what I said to him. I will pay for your haircut. He's getting your haircut. Right. Hopefully. Oh, Rain. What's we only got? We're going to do lots of dots in a second, and then we're going to finish off. What have you got, Lolly? He's fine. I would just hang on. Just get these lines. Probably not. This is probably curved. That bottom one's probably curved slightly too much. But yeah, just get these top ones so they're kind of similar. It's looking good. Looking fine. We're going to add the back end of it on now. Right, let's get dotting. So, do you see what I mean, Lolly? Lolly's gone quiet on me.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, just take that curve of that out. This one here, it's a bit flatter. This bottom one doesn't need such a big curve on it. This bit here, basically, on yours, this bit here. Just flatten that little bit, and then that one won't make that jump up so much. And it will make that middle one looks good. And then just get these a bit more even. Right. from the center here, we're working on the right hand side, don't forget. From the center here, we're going to go along the line and the line, sorry, down. So we're going to go across 3.7 and down 0.2. Enjoy yourself a little marker. And then we're going to come down, what is it? 0.8 and out 5.5. Draw yourself a marker. And then we're going to come down 1.2 and out 5.5. They literally sit under each other, and draw yourself a marker. And then we're going to go all the way out here, which is, so we're going to come down. Let's do down first because that's what we've been doing. Down 1.8 and out 10.9, and draw yourself a marker all the way out here. And then we're going to come down 3.5 and out to the right 6.4, draw yourself a marker. And then we're going to come down 6.9 and out to the right 8, draw yourself a dot. And we're going to come down 6.5.
Hi, Debbie. Sorry, it's going too fast.
Right, which one you got?
The one before this one.
Okay, so have you got the down 6.9 and out 8? This one?
I'm putting it down now.
These two ones, these two down here. I haven't done that one yet.
Okay, this one.
Are you right, Amadine? Is that Amadine?
Yes.
Have you got all of them on? Set that one.
No, I don't have the 6.5, 11. So 6.5 down, 11 out.
I haven't done that one yet. That's the last one to do. So yeah, down 6.5 and out 11. That's the final dot for everybody. I'm going to join them up. So you can see on here, that's the top one I gave you. And that actually curls round to that far one here. So basically, this one here that I gave you is going to curl round to there. Like so. Or near the rain on my roof. And this, you're just going to go straight out from the edge of the building here on a horizontal line and join them up. Like so. Ooh, let me put it on the screen, you might actually see. That just comes down like that. And then you've got a freehand or ruler, however you want. Down like that. Those. And then what we got? I'm going to take that, curl that round. That's to give you a curl of the building like that. And I actually want you just to draw a horizontal line straight down. You should. Hopefully I did that straight. Use the bottom of your page. I'm terrible at drawing straight lines down. I use the bottom of my page. There you go. I knew it was out. To get a straight line. Get my ruler straight. Like that. That makes sense to everybody. Something like that. Please shout if you need any help on that one. Basically, it should just look like that. That's what I've got on my drawing, all like that. That's with the dots. We just want this little curve going on the bottom here, that's all. So you don't just need to slightly adjust it. The dots just feel like reference. Is that all right? Is everyone following that all right? Lolly, how are we doing? Lolly's a good benchmark for drawing buildings. Yay! You all right, Emma? So it worked all right. Hopefully everyone's... Shelley, how are you doing?
I'm just about there.
It's not the easiest of buildings to draw. If you can draw this, you can draw anything. I will say that. So basically it looks like a cake. That's what I always think when I'm drawing these.
If my cake looked like that, all the chocolate icing would be coming out of the middle, all squidgy.
Oh dear. It'd run off the sides. Yours is a leaning tower off. It's had an earthquake there in Rome. No, yours is not. It was straight when I saw it. What have you been doing with it? It was straight when I saw it last time, Lolly.
Well, yeah, I still think the icing will be falling out the sides all gooey.
Is everybody all right with that? Lolly's having a bit issues with her cake, but we're just flick it through if you need. Oh, let me have a look. Good, Lane. I'm assuming your camera's not dead over the top with that.
It was a bit tilted.
Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, cool. That's good. Good, good. Anyone else need me to send anything? We literally are going to. This is your foundation to start adding. So we have, hopefully, we have something that resembles the skeleton of that. And now we're going to add in all the little details. So I need to make sure everyone is at that stage.
It's Nikki. I've sent mine, Debbie.
Okay, I'm just going to have a look.
Something looks wrong with the bottom of it.
Okay. So if you are happy, as you can see on the screen now, I'm going to come down. I'm just going to have a look, Nikki. Now, that is, if you want to, you don't have to. That's the 1 centimetre, and that's the 3 centimetre marker to draw a line down, if that helps you plan your little ovals, little archways. There is no easy way to draw that like we did on the Pisa. Oh yeah, Nikki, that's good. Good, good. Just get it this side straight. I don't know if it's your camera angle, but just make sure that's straight. This bit. You might be slightly out. If you draw my dot, don't join my dots up because that won't work. You would just join the dots up for the bottom bit and then just take your ruler and come straight down. Does that make sense? You might have it straight. Sometimes my camera angle's a bit.
Yeah, it is straight.
Yeah, okay, cool. Good, good. Go ahead. So plan your arches. So the top bit, you can do the top bit. The orange bits you should have drawn on or adjust as you need to. Now, if you are confident, you can go in and unibullet as you go, but I will be colouring mine in with Sharpies in a little bit. So we've got drawings to do. So take your time planning it out. Any questions, do shout away. It's a bit like Leaning Tower Pisa. It is a bit of urban sketching, and actually the more it looks like a drawing, I think the better, personally. Lolly likes this bit. She gets carried away with her windows. You did good windows last time.
I know, this one's not making me happy at the moment.
It will in a minute. So you can see where that first one is. This is the measurement line, you see that there. You can see where that sits. So just draw your arches in. So you can do the top bit if you want first. I personally would do the arches myself and then work upwards, but it depends how you like to work. Everyone's different. It really depends how you want to work. So that is the measurement line, and that is the 1 centimetre, and that's the 3, if that helps. They've just got to get smaller as they go round. And the orange bits, you're the parameters you should be working in. It's just a matter of planning your page. So you can either do these lines first. Make it smaller and smaller. And then work the arches in between. This is where I'm trying to get you to freewheel. I was just talking to one of my little art club members about live classes. When we do live classes, they are a little bit more freewheeling, should I say. But I'm there, so it's easier for me to adjust. And then you can just plan, that goes up like that. Go up. And these just, they get smaller as they go round. They need to get smaller as it goes around the building to create that kind of 3D effect. And I would fill mine in, but I didn't keep up with all the dots. Actually, let me fill in this one in while I'm waiting. Then I can gauge the speed everyone's going at. Now, if you want to, it depends how confident you are with uniballing, or you can wait. It's really up to you. So I like to draw my little lines at the 1 and the 3. It gives me an idea where I'm working from. There you go. And then I can do, just get smaller, like that. Has everyone been out? Out. Shirley's already been on holiday and back.
I did sit in the pub garden in the rain.
Did you? Were you not allowed in at that point?
No, because it was Saturday.
Oh, okay. You went to work, didn't you, as well?
Oh, that was horrible.
Are they allowing people back into work yet? I didn't think you allowed that till June.
I don't know, but I didn't like it.
Have they got it set up so you can sit, or is it like a rota? My husband's only allowed so many people in the office at a time. They have to go on a spreadsheet or something.
They want me to go back in 2 days a week, but as I say, I didn't enjoy it at all.
Is there lots of people in there?
There shouldn't be.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
We've had people come back this week. The people
eight people in total, including me.
Okay. Do you have to do it per floor space or something? Is that how it works?
No idea.
Have you got people back, Emma? Well, you're in
Yeah.
there, aren't you?
So we've had, because we're lab and we can't work from home, we've had a small group on site, and now they're kind of doing a rota of getting some people back. But it's kind of them versus us, because it's like, oh, we don't want them back. Like,
Oh, I get that.
like, oh, I've got to now check who's in the toilet.
Oh, yeah. So there's that. Yeah, my husband just said he has a spreadsheet and he has to put his name on there. Once it's filled, no one else is allowed in the office that day. That seems to be how it works. His office. But he's still not at full capacity. I don't know if anyone is not allowed till June. Just try to keep these windows kind of similar under there like that as you go around, and then the tops as well. It doesn't have to be exactly. I think it looks quite nice when it's just hand drawn. Yeah, the poor supermarkets have had the full capacity all through it, haven't they? The supermarket workers. Oh, it is a bit strange.
I had to laugh because somebody came and they're like, oh, can I take my mask off? It's really annoying. And I'm thinking, you're just in the office. I have to wear it in the lab.
Yeah.
Stop moaning.
Oh, God. Yeah, they must have, because do you have to look in the microscope and stuff like that?
Oh, no, I don't. We don't have microscopes at our place. We're messy oil.
Like a lab with, you have goggles on and stuff, do you? Stuff like that?
Yeah.
How do you see? I have trouble enough, and I'm so clumsy anyway with a mask on. I keep tripping over things, dropping it, because you lose that downward vision. I don't know what you call it, peripheral vision or something. I really struggle with a mask on. I mean, obviously I wear it, but I'm clumsy as hell with a mask on. It's not good at all. So I don't know how you work all day.
Took some time
Yeah.
to get used to it. But then I keep thinking, really, I'm not in the hospitals. What have they got to go through? That's
yeah, I can go swimming in a pool and none of it. Well, obviously you can't swim in a mask, but you can go swimming.
I went to the pool the other week and I wore my mask all the way up until the changing rooms because I'm so used to it.
But actually, I do, and I wear it into the changing rooms. Some people don't know. As soon as they get in the building, they queue outside with it on, and then when they walk through, they take it off, which I just find completely bizarre. Why would you do that if you've already got it on? I just leave mine on until I get inside where I need to be, and then wear it out. But then you go in the pool, and you obviously have to, but you can't swim with it on. It is strange. We're glad we don't have to wear them, really. I did walk in the shop the other day and realised I didn't have it on. Sports Direct. I got about 3 steps in the door. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't have my mask on. No one said anything, though. No one tells you off. I was on a mission to buy some more running clothes I don't really need. I have lots already. So hopefully we'll get in like a little bit of, I've been drawing in the background on my picture, arches, just in pencil.
Are we uniballing the whole lot once we've drawn windows and stuff?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll get this, I mean, if you're confident, Shelley, uniball away. I'm actually going to be doing the black bits in a bit, but I think what we'll do is we'll get this section on possibly, and then do this back bit on. Don't worry about the black arches, we'll pop that all on in a minute. We'll get all that in. There is a final bit that we'll sit and do. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm rambling a load of rubbish at the moment. So has everyone done that top part? We're still working?
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, do work on it, that's fine. Shall I leave that there? If anyone has finished, oh, are you finished, Shelley?
Yeah.
Who's still working on
Not
it?
uniball, just in pencil.
Yeah, just wait a minute. Don't get too enthused out. I just want to make sure this whole section runs smoothly before we pop some uniball in it. I mean, I've just put, well, that's mine. I just put pencil at the moment, so I know where the arches are. Just everyone. Oh, Liz is there. Hello. How are you? All right? Whereabouts are you in the country?
I'm just outside Glasgow.
That's it. That's it. I knew you went down this way. Have you got wind and rain and horrible weather? Or have you got all the sunshine up there?
It was windy, but we haven't had the rain you've had. We've had some rain today.
How can you not have the rain we've had?
Well, we had a beautiful Sunday.
You always have rain up there. Never not rains up there.
It's just cold though. I think there's some record if it continues to the end of May and we don't get above 20, it's some record for May, and there hasn't been since 19.
When I was in Windermere, it was hailing up those mountains. It was actually hailing. It was so cold. You don't expect that in May, do you? As that guy got hypothermia, you have to be taken off. I shouldn't laugh, bless him. He got hypothermia and was put. Did see someone in an ambulance and did not finish, bless him. And he had all the kit on, except did have a woolly hat on, which was a bit daft. But his mates really told him to change. What have I got going on here? Oh, there's that one. So, can I put that one on? Are we all right to do that? You still do the orange? I can wait. We can now pop on the rest. So, Leanne, do you know what you've got, or is it a surprise?
It's a surprise.
Oh, mine was a surprise. It's much better a surprise. Much makes it all worthwhile. So you basically have a generic coloured suit like mine had. One had, Amy's was like a mint bluey greeny colour and Luca's was bright orange. Because I didn't know.
We've got lots of white and then we've decorated the nursery like mint green and
yellow. So
Yeah.
we've got like lots of lovely lemon trees on the wall. And
oh, nice and relaxing. Mine had Winnie the Pooh at the time, I think.
yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm trying to like copy some drawings from Winnie the Pooh at the moment.
Oh, good.
To put in some frames, and because you can buy them, but I thought, oh, I can just try and copy those.
Yeah. I did when I was at college. I got my denim jacket, and then I got a sheet of a piece of white. I think I cut up my mum's pillowcases. I wanted some white cotton, and then I used acrylic paint, and I painted a whole Winnie the Pooh scene.
Cool.
Sewed it on my denim jacket. I probably should have got to look see if I could find a picture of it. That was really cool. It's probably somewhere in my mum and dad's house for all I know. But if you have done that bottom part, don't worry about this yet. We're going to go across and do the bottom part on there. Hopefully you can see that. Let me just see what I can see. So the orange bit you've already done. And then we're going to go across. This is the measurement line here, which has kind of disappeared, but I'm going to put it back in there. This is the 2, and this is the 4, if that helps you do the rest of it. So they're kind of almost under each other, and just follow that down, and then make them smaller as you go across. So where it's black, you just leave it white at the moment. We're going to colour that in a minute. So I'm going to put my little 2 centimetre line on my one here. It's exciting, Leanne.
Yeah, it's getting very real now. Yeah. Having a few had a dry run to the hospital last night for a checkup. So I was there at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh God. And James was sitting in the waiting room watching all these women come in and out of labour, and I think he was like, right, okay, this is getting real.
Is he getting scared?
He's excited. He's so excited.
Oh, bless.
He's more worried about what snacks he's going to pack in his bag. I'm like, all right.
My husband smoked at the time, and I do remember because obviously in the car park, they get charged. So the nurses would give him a ticket to put on his car.
Yeah.
You dare stop and have a cigarette, but you run like the wind, you stick that in your car and you come back ASAP. You're not leaving with all these doctors and nurses at their wit to do whatever they like on my own. Because this guy had come in earlier and said, oh, if you're in pain, we can give you an epidural. And I'm thinking, you're not one of them in me, go away. And I thought, I need someone there to tell them to just go away, because I didn't want anything stuck in me. It's like, no, you can go away. Yeah, it's he did come back very quickly. And it was quite funny once Amy was born, she was screaming. They do a measurement of how much they're screaming. I think hers was green, so she was bright red. And I was tired at this point. So the nurses have got no sympathy for the men, I will say that now. They just literally gave Amy to him, screaming, and he really didn't know what to do.
Oh, bless.
They go, he's not breathing. I said, well, I'm not doing anything. I've done my bit. This is your bit. And he was panicking. She literally was screaming so much. She was like red in the face. And nurses were taking away because he really didn't know what to do. Didn't know how to change a nappy. They got there so funny. They just like they won't care about James. They only care about you.
No.
So he realises that.
It's so funny. It was sort of, he asked the midwife the other day, I know Leanne will get fed, but what are the options for me? I think
he didn't, did he?
Yeah, he did.
They probably looked to say, what?
Yeah. I think they were like, we might make you a cup of tea, but otherwise kind of, bugger off.
Yeah. And they'll just hand the baby to him, and he'll be like, left, get on with it.
Yeah.
And you see, my husband was away. Where was he? Working in Indonesia somewhere, I can't remember where. So we didn't attend any of the antenatal classes. So on the day, she's like, right, you need to, so she had to teach me how to breathe basically there.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't gone to any of the classes. That was all right. But we didn't know anything about anything. We didn't even know how to change nappies or nothing. So we literally were poor kid.
She turned out all right.
She did. She turned out fine. the second one, I just kept saying to the doctor, can I get out? When can I go? Because I didn't like, I had to stay because she had a temperature and stuff, and I didn't really want to stay, but unfortunately I had to. And then she didn't have a name for, because we couldn't find a piece of paper where we'd written the boys' and girls' names on.
Yeah.
And we couldn't find a piece of paper, and we weren't going to name her because I was not having his names. I wanted to make sure I'd got my names, and because I couldn't remember, I was too tired. I said no. So poor Amy was not named for at least, I think it was 5 days. My mum was getting beside herself because it was her grandchild, and it was just called Baby Forest in hospital. She was just
I think I was the same for about 10 days. My mum and dad couldn't decide on me, so left it down to my brothers to decide. Yeah. No, right, you decide.
I really want my husband's, you know, when you're tired, you thought, no, I don't want to get the names, because he had some really weird names. Like that one, I need to make sure I've chosen the ones. I just wanted simple ones that no one could shorten.
Yeah, it's quite a big deal actually. We found that probably the most stressful thing.
It is.
It's thinking about names and picking names and things.
Well, how you think it's going to not affect them at school?
Well, yeah, you can find lots of lovely little girl and little boys' names, and then you have to imagine them when they're 40 and at work. You think, are they going to hate me for that?
My husband wanted to call her Jordan, and I'm like, no. I did really, that's her middle name. I let him have it as a middle name, but I'm like, no way are you having that as a first name. So that's why I'm like, yeah, we need to find a list, because I'm not letting you name her till I have literally seen what I wrote down. We just went with, Amy was the only one we could agree on. I did want some nice sort of really old-fashioned names like Edith and that, and he's like, I'm not having that. I'm like, okay. So that's the only one we could agree on. And Luca, we didn't know, we hadn't agreed a girl's name completely for Luca. Lucky he was a boy, because we actually had agreed that name, so that actually worked out quite well. That's good. Yeah, it is a big thing though, isn't it? Because that's what they're, well, you can change it, but basically that's what they start with. But I was going to be called Elizabeth, because apparently I was born on the Queen's, well, my birthday's on the actual Queen's birthday. So that's why. But that's what my grandma wanted, and my mum was like, no. Equally, it was a bit, it's not Debbie, it's Deborah.
Yeah.
Different ways to spell it. So if you have got all your arches in, you probably haven't yet, because I'm still drawing mine at the moment. You can, if you're confident enough, just uniball the lines in. You can do the black bits, but I'm going to be doing the black bits on my one in a minute. I've done some of them at the moment. Just take your time. Anyone sent anything through? Are we all right? Oh, I've had nothing through yet. I'm assuming we're all right. Very exciting, Leanne. I did think of you that day. I thought, I haven't seen all that. Come on.
Yeah, I sent Karen some pictures in my elite conditioning hoodie, because I said, oh, if you ever need anyone to help with size guides, you know, the medium of the hoodie fits a 39-week pregnant person, and she laughed. Yeah, so because I haven't done any of the classes, I haven't been able to get up early enough.
Oh, bless you. I don't. Well, yeah, getting up.
Getting up.
Off a chair was quite. I remember with Luca, it really hurt because he was 9 pounds when he was born. Amy was a 6-pounder. He was a big, heavy old thing. Well, he wasn't heavy. He was long. He just sort of unrolled on my. They put them on your tummy, which is lovely. But with Luca, he was 9 pound.
Wow.
I said to the midwife, can you get him off, please? Because I can't breathe. And she looked at me. I'm like, I actually can't breathe. He needs to come off me for a minute to get my breath back. Because he was a quick birth. He literally fell out in about 40 minutes. He was so heavy, I think gravity just pulled him out. So Shelley, if you're happy, mate, you can go in with your uniball.
Thank you.
Lines, get them all smarted up. Is everyone else all right? Emma, how are you doing? Looking good? Have we done those arches? Do you want me to put the next set on, or are we still working away on those ones? I've distracted Leanne, sorry, mate.
It's all right.
Give me your thumbs up when you are at that stage. No hurry at all. Poor Dawn's trying to still catch up from loss of Wi-Fi. You all right, mate? Good? Your sound's off.
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm uniballing now.
Good. Hamadine's all right. Cool. Oh, we've got Lauren and Amy on. I didn't know they were there.
Yeah, sorry, snuck on.
No, absolutely. How's school going?
Yeah, good. I've been on placement for weeks. That's why I haven't been around for a while. But yeah, it's going well, thank you.
What do you do on placement? What are you studying?
I'm doing a primary education degree, so I was in a primary school.
Oh, wow. Was it exciting to be on placement?
Oh, it's so good. I'm literally loving it.
Oh, so they call you Miss
Costello.
Oh, must be lovely to be called Miss Costello.
It's a little bit weird, actually.
Oh, but they're so cute because they kind of behave themselves at school, don't they?
Yeah, I'm in reception as well, so they're quite sweet.
I used to work at an after-school club, and we used to be allocated all the little reception children. We used to get 2 or 3 because we had to make sure they went to the toilet, bless them, and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're so cute. And they just kept nodding off, bless them, because we had they've already done school, and then after school, wait till like 6 o'clock for their parents to come fetch them. It's like they just want to go home and go to sleep, bless the little heart.
The end of the day, each day we read a story in the last like 10 minutes, and the amount of them that their eyes start going.
Well, I have a picture of my son because they sit on the carpet, don't they? Well, I don't know if they do now with COVID, but in those days they used to sit on the carpet with their legs crossed in a circle, listening to the story. I got a photo of my son. He'd fallen asleep backwards onto this girl's lap. Little Rosie.
Bless him.
He's got his sweatshirt hoodie on, and obviously was too hot and fell asleep.
Oh, bless him.
Oh, that must be exciting. Is Amy there as well, drawing?
He is. Yeah. Hello.
Hi, Amy. How's school going? Is it all right?
Yeah, it's going good.
Good. Good to see you both on here.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
Good. No painting tonight, though?
No, that's okay. We've been catching up slowly on all the other ones that we've missed in between, so we've been painting for those.
I'm sorting out the thing. We're doing birds next month, everybody. British birds. Blue tit. What have I got? Blue tit, kingfisher, puffin, and an owl. Now I'm deciding whether to make the owl fly. He might be in flight, but I will be releasing them soon. I thought we'd go British birds. And then I have another theme coming up. So if you think of any themes you want, let me know. How are we doing? Shall I add some more arches in, or are we all still working on that arch? Thumbs up if you want more arches, just to confuse you on arches. Cool. There we go. So the orange ones you should have. Now I'm going to work across on this little section here to put the next set of arches on. You might be uniborning, that's absolutely fine. There's no hurry. There's a lot of drawing on this. Once we finish this drawing and colouring, the final bit is really quite quick with your pencil. That won't take long. Shelley, this is probably the hardest.
Handache.
Sorry?
Hands aching.
This is because this is all drawing. This is the hardest one. Hardest drawing we've done. Some of the other drawings we've done have been animals, haven't they? Elephants and the likes. I thought we'd do a drawing. I quite like a drawing. It's good practice. But the birds won't be drawings. I think I'm going to draw them. They're all going to be paint. I'm going to get painting. Unless someone wants a particular bird, I was just thinking, puffins are British, aren't they? They are British. They're up top. I did a little try to, I thought they were. Because I thought, well, what did puffin? And I thought, I don't know if they're, where are they? Up north. Are they up near you, Deirdre? Are they? No, Liz.
They're also in Wales. We're going on the 5th of July to see puffins on Skoma. We've got a boat trip planned.
Oh, you need to send some pictures through. Oh, I didn't realise they were there.
Yeah. I went to Skoma.
Did you?
Yeah.
And where else are they? Someone else got them? Liz, have
That's an island. There's an island just off the north coast of Northern Ireland, and there's loads of puffins. But when you go to see them, their burrows are under the ground, so you can't actually see them. You just see them.
They go underground.
Their nests or burrows are underground. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I guess it's
Yeah.
from the wind and the
And you
elements.
should see where they nest. They're on nothing. It's amazing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you go and visit them? See, I think
Yeah. There's an RSPB reserve there.
Oh, wow.
And there's a lighthouse, and the RSPB guides that tell you what you're looking at. Amazing. There's thousands and thousands of birds there.
Yeah, you can get them up at Scapa, just at one of the islands near Mull. You can go on a boat trip from Mull over to them, if I can find it.
Places. There's me. I thought, oh no, they're not British. They must be in like Seychelles or something. They're too pretty for. And I looked at the blue tip. I thought, well, that's pretty. And the kingfisher actually is very pretty. So I don't know why I didn't think the puffin. It's their beaks are a bit strange. Is that because they have to bury in the ground with them then?
Very cute.
They are. And then I thought, I've got to do an owl. But I couldn't decide whether to make him fly or not. So that was my decision. I haven't decided yet. I just like their faces. So yeah, once you've done that, you can pop him on with Uniball as well, actually. Ooh. Hand aching. If there's a particular bird that people have got in mind, we could do like exotic birds or some other birds from, I don't know, I haven't. That's the next bit, okay. I haven't finalised, what are we on, May, June, July, I do have an idea, but I'm happy for suggestions, if people want something. I was going to teach you how to do July. You know when you get water droplets on stuff?
Yeah.
How to do that.
Have you ever done bees? Or have I missed that?
Done what, sorry?
Bees.
Bees? No, I haven't.
I'd like
put bees in my July theme. I've got a July theme in my head, so I could put bees in there and water. I wanted to show you how to do a water droplet. It's very, oh, you've done water droplets, Dawn.
Yes, we did, didn't we? Yes. Yeah,
quite simple, aren't they? But
yeah, but they look so effective.
So a water droplet, you know, when you've got a plant or a window and you want to paint a water droplet, that's what I was going to show you in July. But we could put a bit in there as well.
I like plants, like different shaped leaves and plants.
Oh, you'll like my July one then. You've got your baby out by then and needs to be going on tonight. Good night's sleep.
Okay. I'll be doing the recordings at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Get up every 2 hours. We had a system in our house because my husband's a very early riser, which actually works quite well because I'm not. I'm a late to bed person. So I did all the feeds up to 5 a.m. So if she woke up after 5 a.m., like 2 minutes past 5 a.m., yep, it's your turn. And I just used to boot in one and like, yep, your turn to get up, you'll go. And because he was, she was in bed by the time he came home from work, he always did breakfast. Because they'd be in bed by 6, because Amy used to be up at like 5, 4 o'clock or something when she was a toddler. And then she'd be in bed by 6 easy. So he didn't see her in the evening. So he always did breakfast, and he did with Luke as well. And that carried on through till, they've grown up. Because when they get 2, all they want is mommy, mommy, mommy. So you just stay out of the way. So I just used to have a cup of tea. And then when she was little, he used to feed her and play with her. And then he used to put her on the bed and say, here she is at 8 o'clock, and he'd go for work. Because that was his time with them. Otherwise, he wouldn't see them. So it used to work quite well in our house. I'm not.
I do know some of the posts you put up are very late at night, Debbie.
Yeah. I sometimes do. Then getting up to shred is a bit of a nightmare, but I do it sometimes. I didn't quite make it Tuesday morning because I was up till about 2 working. But when I'm in that frame of mind, and actually when I got a commission, I do leave it not last minute. I like probably to be under a little bit of pressure to get it done. I will work to the early hours, like these birds. I shall just go bang, bang, bang. You'll just suddenly see them appearing on Instagram. That's where they appear first. Yeah, I just felt better at night. I don't know why. I'm more awake. Oh, Dawn, Scrutiny, he's come to look, see what you're up to. Is that your hubby?
Yeah, he's making me a coffee.
Oh, he's asking for dinner.
No, we've had he went and bought fish and chips tonight. So
nice. Well, jealous.
yes, yummy. Yeah, our Thursday night treat.
Oh, good. That's what I had, sausage and chips after my big race. I really wanted a Greg's when I was finished my race the other week, but they don't have them up.
How did you get on?
Oh, it's good. I finished. I didn't get hypothermia like one guy did, but it was weather conditions. Oh, this guy did a video of the weather conditions. He was filming himself till he stopped at the halfway point. He got pulled off because he got hypothermia. But it was when you're in it, you don't realise. When you look at the video, you're like, yeah, I do remember it like that. My legs, I had shorts on, and my right knee started to hurt, which is very unusual. And then my left knee, so my right knee on the outside started to hurt. The wind was coming from the right, and then a little bit later, my left knee on the right hand side started to hurt. So I think the wind was starting to really get in the we were coming down the mountain at that point.
So how long was the race?
50 miles.
Oh,
yeah, it was about
crazy.
About 15, just under 15 hours, something like that. Yeah, it was long.
Is that the one you did before when you got lost?
Yeah, I didn't get lost this time. I was all right. I didn't get lost. Good. Yeah, so I did it.
Crazy.
So I'm pleased I did it. How's everyone doing? Are we doing all right? Do you want to put the other sheet on, or are we still working away? I'm distracting everybody by talking, sorry.
I'm just listening.
Friends going up to the Lake District.
Is it? It's on the day I arrived, it was sunny and clear skies, and it did get dark till about 11, and I thought, oh, that's good. I knew the storms were coming, so what I did, I was just deciding what to put in my drop bag, because that has to go the night before, which is a bit annoying because I really have indecisions on the morning. I actually carried my puffer coat, because it folds up really small, in my backpack, so I don't want to freeze. There's nothing worse than that. I didn't get out because I didn't want it to get wet, and all I could think of coming off that second mountain was what's in my drop bag that I could put on. I thankfully had packed knickers, so I thought, right, I am stripping off. I don't care who's watching. In the hall, I've got to put down in there. Here's shorts, 2 pairs of shorts, because I had thick skins on and then shorts over the top. So I thought, right, I'm going to put a whole set of shorts on. I don't know what's wet on top. I've got my raincoat on, hopefully not too much. So then I went down to my vest top that was dry, took everything else off, top of that off. That was all soaked through. My gloves, I actually checkpoint 2, and that was checkpoint 5 by the time we got to that one. I literally was wringing out the water. But you have to keep them on because you've got to keep your hands warm. And I had a spare pair in my bag, but I didn't want to use them in case I needed them. So I literally stripped off and put extra. And I put 2 raincoats on and my drop bag because I couldn't decide which ones to wear. So I thought I'll wear both of them and then you won't get wet. And actually it was nice, about right temperature. It was just windy and the rain just carried on to about 5. I think that video on my Facebook page that was the last mountain. I look a bit tired then. And then about 5k to the end, you literally do a vertical climb. It's quite mean. And that took ages because your legs absolutely shattered from that point. We doing all right, everybody? Do you want the next sheet? Or
yeah.
Now, this here comes down here. If you just go from your measurement line up here and just go straight down, it's about 4.6. Just measure down. 4.6, draw yourself a dot, and that's the dot you can use to take that curve off there, like that. That helps you. So just measure down 4.6, wherever it hits your line here, and take that out, and that'll give you your curve on there. Oh, might tell you how what to go out, mightn't I? I know, you just hit it on that curve. Just take that out. 6 up there. Let me just be everybody. And we got Sarah would miss this. Sarah is on holiday. Right, so like that. And then pop those. This is quite a lot of detail, this part here, so I'll let you get that sorted. You can put some trees on. I'm going to put some lights on. I don't have any lights going on. It's gone dark. Right, that's my cameras. That's better. Probably come up a little bit. There we go. Like so. Now I haven't coloured in the windows yet. That's something to do in a minute. You don't have to colour them in quite yet if you don't want to. Let's put that straight, might help. See, it's just like a cake. Lots of windows on it.
Hi Debbie, it's Lauren. I'm just gonna head off. I've got early start tomorrow, but I'm gonna finish it and then I can send you a photo. Amy will stay on there.
Okay, thanks Lauren. Good luck in your place.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. Good to hear you.
Thank you.
And these just follow the curve that you've already got on there, and they all follow that curve. And that point they gave you, just take it around like that. Just use your eye to get it where you want it. Hopefully it's resembling something like the Colosseum. I'll find out in a minute. You'll do good on the Pisa.
Except mine didn't lean. Mine was perfect.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. That was quite clever.
I cured it.
You sorted it out. That was funny. And really, these buildings are just repetitions because obviously they're by design like that. So once you've got the foundations on, I mean, obviously, if you're doing it like an architect, you take a lot more care. I just freehand it. For me, I think it looks nicer, but it really depends on your style. And it just, as you curve outward, that everything gets smaller. That's all you need to do. But some of you like to do rulers. That's absolutely fine. It's not a problem. And then just make sure you just draw yourself a line across like that, and then the arches will all be the same, similar height. They'll just follow where you draw your lines. Oh, see, I drew my arches in the wrong boxes. What am I doing? We've got Amy visiting us from Colchester Hospital. Seems to be enjoying it. She's on respiration at the moment. Respite, she calls it. Seems weird thinking she's going to be doing that eventually. I'm not sure if I wanted her to brought a boat with me. Bless her little heart. And then pop your trees on. And then we've got a little path going on that comes out of here. So it comes out here somewhere. This is the front. I'll put my one in a minute. Let's start colouring in the arches. And stuff.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it was a very interesting race. I'll probably talk about it last week. I can't really remember what week I'm on now. And then brutal last week. I ran brutal last weekend. My bruise on I banged my leg going into one of the rivers. And I suddenly saw it today. It's gone blue. Sort of that funny bruisey colour all the way down to my ankle. I think it's dropped. The cold water helped, I think, though. No more racing for a few weeks. The worst bit is just the energy. You don't have any more energy in your legs. There's nothing happening. I think I find that probably more frustrating than anything. That's why I'm swimming more. Swimming is very handy. Up and down, up and down. Much better for my little body at the moment. I went swimming today, actually. They're so busy. Bracknell Pool, I realised why, because Woking Pool's closed. Apparently Camberley Pool's closed.
Yeah.
So the only pool available is Bracknell Pool. I've never seen it so busy ever. And someone that's what said to me, and I thought, I never thought that.
Yeah, it's more busy in the pandemic than it's ever been.
Yeah, it is. Is that where you're swimming, Emma, at the moment?
Yeah, I'm booked for tomorrow, but there's like 10 people in the lane and I'm getting a bit nervous.
Are you going the fast one?
Yeah, because the people in the medium are
slow
breaststrokers at the minute, so it's like
I'm only a medium lane swimmer and I have to stick myself in the fast lane, and I'm not fast because I'm in the middle. They're too slow.
Yeah.
And the fast are a little bit too fast. But all I say to the fast people is, if you see me stuck by the wall, I do look where everyone is. I just let people, because my daughter's a swim club swimmer, so I know how frustrated it's like. If I see them tumble turning and stuff, I'm like, okay, yeah, I need to wait till they've gone past, and then I go, and then I wait again. I'm quite happy to do that because obviously I'm pushing my luck being in their lane, in their way. So I kind of try to, I can't go in the middle one. I literally will be banging into everybody every 5 minutes. So it's a matter of, I'd rather just stop. I explain to everyone who's in that lane, don't ask your permission to go, just go. If you see me stop, just go, because it's easier that way. And then if you see them tumble turning, and it works out all right.
Yeah, that's what we do, or what I do.
Yeah, I just go in the corner. I just said, if I'm in the corner, I was trying to do pull. I was trying to get my body, my eye, just one eye in the water, one eye not at the moment.
Yeah, one goggle.
Yeah. So I just literally, which obviously you're not really supposed to be doing that in the fast lane, but it's all right. I just make sure once they've all gone past, then I toodle behind them, and then it works out all right.
Put some fins on, and then you'll be way.
I haven't got any. I need to get some, actually. Yeah, I should do, shouldn't I? Someone had that on today. They did have fins. They were whizzing along. They were doing. They would actually do that drill, which I should really do more of, that side shoulder drill.
Yeah, tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't really do that in the fast lane because I'll be like a massive roadblock. And then in the middle lane, they'll probably moan that I'm splashing them.
I've been swimming at Guildford Lido, and we've been doing drills. It's a bit quieter, so if you ever fancy it, let us know, because we do our little drills.
Okay. Yeah, because it's hard, because you need to do drills, not just swim. And actually, the ones that are in there today, they were doing drills, so it was nice. So while they were doing drills, because I like to do breaststroke as well, because when I do my stuff, I do use breaststroke as well. So I wanted to do some breaststroke, but I have to wait for them to go on. Once they start doing drills, then I can go on to breaststroke, because I know I'm not blocking them. So it worked out well. They were doing some drills, so. But they're usually all right. Once they know that they can go past you and they haven't got to wait every time, most people are fine. I find men are the worst. I always say that. We're all women on here, aren't we? They think they go, well, as if they're like, right, I'll go in front of you. I'm like, okay, that's fine, off you go. And then you catch them up. You're like, well, at least swim fast. And I'm not a strong swimmer. Swim fast or don't do it. Don't go in front of me. Banged into this man twice today because he said, he assumed he was. And I'm not a fast person at all. Oh, let me see what Elaine's up to. Oh, Elaine, good. Looking good. Good. Like that.
Okay. So
yep, absolutely. So you can uniball that now if you want. we need to be to this stage. Yeah, there we go. With trees and stuff. I haven't finished my uniballing. That's what I'm going to put in. That's uniballing, but I'm going to finish in my little arches. Now you can use your Sharpie to do the bigger arches. I tend to fill some in. And just add bits on. Yes, Elaine, you can uniball that if you want to, mate. There's no painting to watch today. Elaine normally watches the painting.
I know.
What, you're out today? So yeah, I'll just slowly uniball yours. So if you need to come back to do some shading. So I'm just going to start adding my bits on now. It's just literally lots of drawing today. The shading bit doesn't take long. This bit takes long. Shelley, has your hand fallen off yet?
Nearly.
There's lots, isn't it? Lots of drawings. It's good to do a drawing though, every so often.
Just not all in one go.
Oh, there's Amy. Is that Amy?
Yeah, it is. Once you finish doing like the tree, like the uniball, is there any more you need to add on?
No. What have you got? What I've got on screen there?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you coloured in all your black bits,
yeah,
you're quick, mate. You'll have to wait for us slowies.
Yeah.
I'm now colouring in the windows. Once I've done that, we'll be doing the. So basically, I'm still doing the black bits, Amy, and then we're going to do the shading. You see the pencil bit. Once we've got all the black ink bits on. So have you done all the black bits?
Yeah.
Yay! I knew you would. Little speed.
I'm gonna go because I don't really like shading. I'm not. So
just get the recording and finish off the shading with Lauren. Yeah.
Yeah. Bye.
Lovely to see you. Yeah. Take care. Have a good day at school.
And you.
You, Amy. So I'm adding some black Sharpie because that's what I'm doing on the side. Shading on the trees. Now I'm going to go in because I'm going to colour in these windows with my Sharpie because it's quicker. Bless them. I mean, if you've only got the uniball, that's fine. You need a bit more detail. I'll just swap over. If you don't have a Sharpie and it's a felt tip, do make, well, actually, we're not putting water on this, so that's all right, because I do make it sure it's waterproof, but we don't need to. There's no paint today. I'm going to need to move my chair over. There we go. So who's eating inside a restaurant? I haven't. Has anyone eaten inside a restaurant yet?
Yeah, we went last night.
Who said that?
Leanne.
Yeah, did you? Where did you go?
Our favourite little Italian in Windsor called Sebastian's, which I highly recommend for anyone who's ever over.
Where is that in? Is it in Central?
It's, yeah, Central. It's sort of, if anyone knows sort of the archways in Windsor, it's like right at the top. So yeah, it's sort of between the concourse kind of part of Windsor, which is like all the like posh shops, like Hobbs and everything, and in in between there and the other part of the high street. It's like cobbled little back street.
Yeah,
really nice.
What did you have to eat?
Well, I was trying to encourage babies. I had spicy pizza, but that didn't work very well because then I ended up in like Wrexham for a few hours. So.
Gave you digestion.
Yeah, we won't be trying.
I'll tell you how I both got mine out. I will say, I had. I mean, they say have champagne, but I didn't have champagne. But I had prosecco. So I found a glass of prosecco with Amy, and out she came. Well, Friday night, Saturday night morning, my waters broke, and then she took a while to come out. She didn't come out till Sunday, unfortunately. But Luca, I thought, right, I'll try the same with him because he was late as well.
Yeah.
So I did the same. I thought, right, I really need to have them on a Saturday because then I won't have to fight in the car park. Heatherwood. So let's try that again. So I downed a glass of Prosecco, and he literally was born Saturday. He came out quite quickly. My husband was still eating his dinner. I went to Heatherwood, and she said, "Oh, you're not quite there yet. Go home, have some dinner, go home, come back." Well, obviously I wasn't going to eat. I didn't want to eat. My husband, he's eating his dinner. I'm like, I think we need to go. It really felt he was coming out. And as we were driving there, I said, "You really need to hurry, because I think he's coming." And as we walked into the hospital, you have like the bit where they kind of monitor you before they take you into the delivery room. And she went, because I went to walk in there, she said, "You're not going in there, you're going straight into the delivery room." I went, "Oh, see," I said to my husband, "See, I told you." Hurry up and eat your dinner. Yeah, and he literally came out. He fell out, he was so heavy. Quickly done. So are you breastfeeding or you're bottle feeding? Do you know yet?
Well, I don't know.
I
try whatever works, really.
I'm not.
Yeah.
One of my friends said to me, "Right, are you prepared to feed them at the airport?" I went, "No, let's go with bottles." Because I was heading off. Where was I heading off somewhere? My husband was working abroad. I thought, no, I can't do that. And it was quite nice for my husband to be able to. But it is a personal choice. I will say it might be, if you are adamant of something you want to do, just make sure you decide before, otherwise they will get you to do all sorts. But there's no right or wrong way. You need to choose what you're happy with. So I'm just filling in the arches now with my sharpener, working away. All exciting, Leanne.
Yeah, very.
Baby on art club eventually.
Say again?
We'll see little baby on art club eventually.
Yeah, well.
Not too long. When's the due date?
Next Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Oh, not long.
Yeah. It's quite nice. I'm just like my mum, when I spoke to my mum earlier, I said, "Oh, I'm doing an art club." And she said, "Oh, make the most of it, like whilst you've got some time to yourself."
Yeah, exactly.
So it's quite nice to have it into myself and do something relaxing.
Yeah, exactly. And you will need to take time for yourself as well, because it will be all consuming if you're not careful. I do remember Amy, it was quite funny because we were new parents, obviously, and we were trying to eat dinner at the same time. Yeah, that don't happen when you've got a newborn. You just sit down, cook dinner, and then you're feeding again. So it took systems. Second child, I will say, don't remember. He just used to cry, and eventually we used to feed him. Bless him. I do remember. I remember getting Amy ready for school and helping her put her socks on and getting ready in her little, I don't know if she had school uniform or it was preschool, I can't remember now. I turned around to get Luca ready, and he's already done. He was one. He got his socks on the wrong feet, but he tried. Whereas the first child is so different. It hasn't changed. It's much more independent now. It's just how it is, really, I guess. So I'm just colouring these in now with my. So when it gets a bit more detailed, I'll move to my beauty board. Is everyone on this stage? We're all colouring, hopefully.
Yeah.
Lolly, how was Lolly doing? Yay! We've got a smiley face, so we must be all right. Oh dear.
I'm looking forward to puffins.
Hey, you like puffins, do you?
I did go to Skoma in the pouring rain with the camera club.
Oh, wow.
We did all along the coast there, but yeah, we went.
Do you have one that's flying?
Oh, I've got one.
I thought I might have one that's flying, possibly.
I can't. Oh, there's loads on the internet.
You should look on Pinterest. There's some beautiful ones of puffins with their wings flying with like the splats of paint everywhere.
Oh, okay. I'll have a look then. I'll have a look at that. I think we're either going to have a puffin flying or an owl flying. I haven't decided. I think we need to have one flying. That'd be quite cool. Everyone's like, really? This is hard enough. You get to splat and squiggle and stuff if they fly. That's what I think. Right, what else are we going to do? Let's do this arch here. See, I told you, it just looks like a cake, glorified cake with some arches on it. I'm going to have to see them for real, these puffins. So
I can give my hand a rest for a minute. I've done.
You've done. Hey, Shelley, well done. Do some colouring in a minute. You've beat me. I'm still colouring mine in. Yeah, now give your hand a rest. Have you got your trees on there?
Yeah.
Yay, good, good. Good, good.
Debbie, I'm going to finish off the colouring in tomorrow morning and I'll send it to you, Leanne.
Okay, Leanne. You take care of yourself, mate. We look forward to seeing you eventually.
Yeah, I'll give you an update if I hear anything.
We'll all like to know in Art Club what you've had. Well, hopefully you've had it by next week.
Well, yeah, I hope so, but who knows?
I wasn't looking like that when I had Amy. We'll just say, like, I hid all my pictures of when I was at that stage with Amy. I looked awful. You're looking very good. Looking well.
Oh, thank you. Lovely to see you.
And you take care, mate.
Bye. Thank you.
So all we've got to do is put a bit of shading on there once we've got this going. Let me just get my arches on. Am I behind everyone, or is everyone still colouring? Hopefully everyone's still colouring. Good. Shelley's sitting there like, I'm done. Emma, you done, mate? Are you still colouring? Good. Makes me feel a bit better there.
I'm bored.
Who's bored?
Lolly.
Lolly, are you finished?
No, of course not. I'm just bored with it.
Yeah. I told you it's repetition. Buildings are repetition.
I told you I don't like buildings.
No, that's why we did them. To get to do something you don't like. It's good to push those boundaries.
It's painful.
I know. Did you look up urban sketching?
Did I look up what?
Urban sketch.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I haven't really had time. I haven't made, no, let's get it right. I haven't made time to do art. I was quilting all day on Monday. So
visiting people and socializing and doing stuff, which is good.
Yeah. Yes.
What else are we allowed to do yet? It's just eating restaurants in it, and I'm trying to even think. I can't even think what we're allowed to. I'm going to see my dad over the half term. Oh, he's been spying out restaurants, my dad, that have opened up new ones that he wants to go look at. Something.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm seeing my parents tomorrow.
Are you?
First time since August. So.
Oh, Emma. Whereabouts do they live?
They moved to Burnley like a year before the pandemic, and they did say they would never have moved if.
Oh my God. That's a long way, isn't it? Long way to be away.
They've got lovely countryside. Like they look out and it's beautiful, but yeah.
Yeah, with the pandemic, it's a long way. Were they not allowed to travel then?
Well, they were in a lockdown, like because they were in a local tiered lockdown or whatever it is at the time. So yeah, it's just been. And then when we were in a lockdown, they weren't. It was just. Ugh,
oh wow.
Nightmare.
Ooh.
Taking my mum to Nirvana.
Oh, nice. They're coming down to visit?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. It's nice with a bit of normality back, actually. I mean, the children have had it for a while, but us adults really haven't had. I mean, my teenagers, well, Amy's 21 and Luca 18. Their sports have only just come back. And then going out and meeting their mates. Luca, they're not really pub people, really. Well, Amy is, Luca needs to find a job, that's all I'll say. Well, he needs to do something. They had to do their A-levels like a whole, they've done them now, finished a whole month and a half early. So I'm just putting these on. He's all ready now. I think I've done my arches. So you should just basically have that kind of stuff going on. And you just need an HP pencil. I'm not going to pencil yet. I'll just make sure I've got what I need. I mean, I was lucky I could see my dad because he lives alone, so it's not too bad. But it must be It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Really, a long time coming. And how? What?
Has anybody tried to book hotels? They have quadrupled in price over here.
Oh, well,
yeah,
because it's part of the UK, isn't it?
Yeah.
That means they could go. I did think that, Deirdre. Obviously, my cunning plan is going to fall right down the plug hole. Then if hotels are like twice.
Caravan in Cornwall has gone from a couple of £100 that we paid last year to over £1,000 for a weekend.
Same here.
Wow, I think that's obscene prices for. Yeah.
And there was some woman on Facebook and on the news yesterday. They've booked a holiday abroad, but just in case they can't go, they've also booked one in England. So that's taken up a space for someone else who could go.
Really?
Yeah, heading a bit in case they're not allowed to fly, they'll still have their holiday.
So they've got that much money, they can do that then. Wow.
Well, they can cancel up to 48 hours before.
Oh, okay. I don't think we can fly anywhere at the moment, just Portugal, if you really had to, but.
Well, she's booked both, so.
Wow, okay. Yeah, I think people are going to be a bit possibly selfish.
Not fair on all these people who like me who always stay in England and we can't get anywhere.
No, exactly.
Yeah, that's the same. Like, I always go to Cornwall and it's just like I had to scour the dates.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't got anything booked, so I think we're not probably going anywhere. Might have to wait till after September, maybe. I don't know what we're doing, really. It's a hard one, really, isn't it? And actually, like I said, when I was up in Windermere, and I was walking around Windermere, and I thought, oh my God, this place is not going to cope with everyone going on holiday there. It's going to be awful. I mean, it was pretty busy when I was there, but the car parks were probably a third empty. They're all going to park, these people. I don't know. It's really a strange one. How's everyone doing? Have we got our drawings done? I can see lots of crunch going on. There's still people drawing. Nikki, how you doing, mate?
I think I'm all right. I'm just looking at yours and seeing whether I've missed anything.
I've just added little squiggles and roads and.
Yeah, I've just done that. I might send it to you just to see if I've not missed anything.
I like to do little squiggles to base it.
Yeah, I've done that.
Base, and then there's a little road going out like that.
Yeah.
And add on and then the trees.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
If you wanted me to, feel free to. That's just how I draw. You don't always have to do it like me. I'm happy for you to. I'm just waiting it to come through, Nikki. Feel free to add your little quirkiness on it. We can add a little, I don't know what you would add on. Oh, Nikki, nice. Hey, are my instructions all right then? It seems you've got what I've drawn, so I've always made myself.
It made my head hurt a bit. That was a lot of concentration.
I know, sorry. I know it didn't help that I was all over the place.
It looks roughly like it should do.
See, when I draw it, I would just draw a cake basically and then break it down and go backwards like that.
I love it.
And just draw the whole thing, because obviously this is missing. So I'd draw the whole thing and then I'd draw the lines on and then I'd work from it like that and then break it up. That's how I would do it. So to do it dot to dot was probably not the best, but you seem to have done it. You seem to have got what we needed to have. So there we go. We got there in the end. And even Lolly's probably got it. She seems to be scribbling away there. And Liz in Glasgow. Hey, that's raining on my roof in here. Kate, are you all right down there? I can see her on my screen. Have you got what you're supposed to have, ish, hopefully? obviously tidy everything up because we're going to be going in with our pencil in a little bit once everybody's ready. We're just going to literally create that kind of 3D effect, which is actually very, this is the quick bit. This won't take too long. I'm just going to use our pencil to do that one.
Any particular pencil, Debbie, or does it matter?
A little HB. You don't have to go, if you want to use a softer one like a 2B, you feel free to, but you can create it with just a normal, I didn't want to get too fancy with an HB, so I'm using yellow HB pencil.
Yellow HB.
It's just, I don't know why it's called yellow. It's just an HB pencil that you'd have in your office somewhere. That's one. So I just need everyone pretty much ready to, just give me your thumbs up. Nikki's done, Shelley's done, Deirdre's done. The others are scribbling at the minute. I keep talking to them, Deirdre, sorry. They keep distracting them. Liz, are you done? Yep. Jude is deciding. Ah, she's done. Dawn, how you doing, mate? Good. Emma is still scribbling.
Yeah, but I might stop and just watch.
Okay.
So you don't have to wait for me.
Elaine, how are you doing? Elaine's still scribbling. I can see her.
I'm still going, but you just keep going and I'll just catch up.
Hey, how are you doing, mate? Behind there. Just talk to me. She's watching. Right. Now, we're going to create that kind of 3D effect. We need to add in shading. I need to just look at my, so I can see myself. Right. Now, I work like that with my pencil and I also turn it to the side and work with it sideways. And I will have to turn my page around to work because I can't work straight when I do this. So I think we'll work on this tiny little bit here first because it's probably the easiest. And it's behind all these. So we need to create that kind of 3D effect behind here. So we're going to give it a little bit of shadow. Now I will turn my page because I want, and I hold my pencil. See, that's normal. And I hold it sideways. You can hold it normally and do it like that. I just find it's easier because you can cover more area. So just very gently going to get myself a line going around that bit. And I will change my, how I hold my pencil. The only reason I turn it sideways is so I can get a bit of a line on it like that. And then I'm just going to make sure everyone's muted. There we go. And we start to add the shading. So just gently. So it's harder, pressing harder. I'm not pressing that hard, and just lighten the pressure on your pencil as you move that way to the right. So I've got this line, I've done it already. I'm just gently lightening the pressure on the pencil. If you find your HP pencil's not working for you, just change it to a softer one, like a B, 2B, whatever you feel comfortable with. And then I will just hold it a bit normally, so I want to get a bit more of a crisper line. I'm pressing a little bit harder, and then just lighten the pressure on the pencil where you want it dark, and then you lighten the pressure on the pencil. You just move down there, and you keep moving across. So I just leave that, just then you have a quick look and sit back and go, right, okay. So just gently, gently. So now that looks like it's sat behind this part here. And to create that kind of curve on the building, we're going to do it over the far side there. So I'm going to turn my page because I can get a straighter line. I find it's easier that way. And I'm going to hold my pencil like that because I equally find that's easier. You can hold it normally. It's really your choice. It's quicker like this. This is how I do my sketching before I do an actual painting. So it's dark there. And as you come this way, you just lighten the pressure on the pencil, just lift it up off the paper. You get that more faded effect. So it's press hard there. And as you come up, you just lift towards that way. Just lift the pressure on the pencil and it'll just get lighter and lighter. And you start to get that rounded effect going on. And you can turn your pencil that way if you want. I find you get more lines doing it with your pencil vertical. That's why I like to change it to sideways. But really, it's your choice how you want to do that. With a softer pencil, it's easy to work upright. With HB, it's probably easy to work around like that. And that is all I'm doing on that one. That's all you need to do. Now this one, this part here, needs to sit behind this part here. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Turn the page to the side, and we're working on that tiny little section there. So just put the shading in first, so you know where you're working. Oh, there we are, here. So I can get a straighter line, I can do it sideways better. And just turn the page around. And just the same thing again, just gently lighten the pressure on your pencil as you go that way. I'll add in a bit of darker in a minute. Go a bit tighter on those lines once I've got some shading. So it's darker here. Just press a little bit harder. Just make that a bit tighter, a bit neater. Darker there. Turn the pencil again. As you go towards that way, you just lighten the pressure. Because this has been shadowed by this building, this part of the building here. You can just add a little bit of dark. We'll do that in a minute. Right. Does that make sense to everyone? Any questions, do shout. So let's work from the top down. Now, if you find you're smudging, which you sometimes get that with pencil, just use a piece of paper and put your hand on it to protect it. That's a very handy thing to use when you are doing any kind of drawing. If you're going over it, just use a piece of paper. Jude's like, have I got a piece of paper? Any old bit of paper will do. Shopping list or that, or a magazine. It just protects you from like smudging it because your hand gets a bit sweaty. So this side of the building is fairly dark, and then we've got all these little bits in here going on. Now I will go here. So we're going to work on this top bit here, and actually let's put my pencil this way around. So I press hard and then just lighten the pressure as I go towards. So press hard and then just lighten the pressure as I go that way. I'm just kind of trying to make these a bit more 3D. And then just lighten the pressure on the pencil. Just work your way across each one. I will go in a minute. I'm just going to get some basic shading down, and I'm going to turn my pencil to the side. It's just so I know where the shading is in my eyes. Right, just want that a little bit darker. And I'm going to colour in that whole top section. So I need to turn it to the side so I can get to it actually. Just turn it that way. And use my paper. And I want it darker. The whole building down this side is actually going to be dark. So we're actually going to go down the whole side of that building. Turn my pencil sideways. You can see I'm holding it sideways. But, you know, you don't have to hold it like that. It's you might find it difficult to start with. I don't know. I find it's easier because it just flows a bit better. And then we're going to do across the whole thing. We're going to add in some shading on the other bits in a minute. So just lighten the pressure as you come towards the right hand side of the paper, like we did on the other one. So you get that kind of feeling that it's turning off the page. And we want that quite dark, that side. So just go back again and add a bit more shading. The beauty with pencils, you can actually take it off. I'll add shading now up there where I had it. I'm going a bit harder there. Right, let's see what we're doing. Okay, that's looking all right. I'll just take that out now. Like so. Now I want to, let's just add a bit of shading. I want to exaggerate that's under there. So I'm just going to go sideways under my pencil and just give that a bit of shadow under there. Maybe there. And this part here. The same under this bit here. A little bit of shadow. And you can exaggerate it. So my pencil away. That's my pencil. Just highlighting those arches a little bit. And just work over the picture as you go along. And highlight that arch. And that arch. That's it. And then we can highlight these arches. I'll use my that to be highlighted. A little here. Go under. Almost do that. I'm just holding my pencil sideways. I mean, you can hold it how you feel comfortable with. It covers all the ground like this, really. And underneath, so just highlight the little arches with the odd one. You don't have to do all of them. As in a little bit darker inside. There, just so you press hard, and then when you want it lighter, you just lift the pressure off the pencil a little bit. So a good shading practice for your sketches. I'm just sorting out that sketchbook workshop because this is in your sketchbook. I'll show you how to do little sketches to plan pictures because you should really do that as well. So that's kind of all I'm going to do on the building. I'm going to add in a bit of, because he's not sat on anything at the moment. Just going to ground him a bit of shading underneath him. Still holding it sideways. I just find it's quicker. And it's less controlled, but I quite like that. So he should start to look 3D-ish. Now I'm going to add in a little bit darker this side. Darker under there. Darker under there. That's better. You just keep playing with it till each side looks balanced. And obviously you're going to get pencil. I've got a pencil. This is what you've got to watch out for. Don't smudge. It's on your hand. It doesn't smudge all over the picture. That's why we use paper. Does anyone have any questions on anything? Are we all right? You're keeping up, hopefully. So it's just creating that kind of shadow. Doesn't need much. Shelley, all right, mate? Is it working all right? Yay. And then just ground him by giving a base and some, it's like splattering, you just kind of wiggle your pencil around. Just give it a bit dark as it goes towards the corners. Front bit's a bit lighter, and then these dark bits on the side. There's some wiggles and squiggles. I just think it a nice little texture.
I mean, if you're into graphic design, you wouldn't draw like I draw. Sketch, like I sketch. And the trees, I've got dark on that side, so I'm literally very quite loose with my pencil here on the side. So it's dark on that side, and then just lighten the pressure. Do little squiggles as you go that way. The same with that one. Same with that one. They're quite loose. And the tree trunk's the same. Still got, so one side will be dark. So you can almost take that down like that. And you've created that dark side with hardly ever doing pressure on the tip of the pencil. And you create the trunks in one little swoop of your pencil. It is very loose. I'm just going to create like a little horizon line there, which we haven't drawn on, but just be there. Try and match it up with the pencil. Just use your pencil. So go there, across, and just create kind of a little bit that is sat on. And then we're going to, I'll have to do this upside down like I do all my skies. Same thing, it's turned on the side. And we're just literally going to do a tiny little bit. So you don't have to put any sky on if you don't want to. I just think it just, and it literally is. You go to the edge of the building and just gently squiggle in some sky as you're coming up. So it's darker behind that building and then just lightens up as it goes up top there. And I added a bit on the top of that building. Just keep it horizontal though. So obviously I'm colouring around the building, shading around the building, but then I'm going to turn my pencil sideways so it goes, we can't see that as much. I'm going to press a bit harder. There we go. So it's kind of, so that I colour it that way, but then I'm going to turn my pencil and take it so it follows the line of the paper, basically. It's almost like, I have to do it upside down because I can't, for me, I can't hold my pencil like that and get, it's quite loose, the pencil. Hopefully, I'll turn it back up that way. There you go, got some sky going on. And once it's back up that way, you can kind of fiddle with it a bit more. You want a bit more. Take that out a bit more. You don't have to do the sky, it's really your choice. Just a bit. Squiggles. So I'm holding my pencil literally at the end there, so that doesn't let me be too tight with it. Let me lift it right up. There we go. That's better. Does everyone need help with their shading? We haven't done shading very much. You need to kind of get that roundness of it, and you literally do that with your pencil. How you done, Nikki? Good?
I think so.
Yay. So it's actually personal choice whether you hold your pencil like that. Paper is very handy when you do any drawing. So I mean, my hand is covered in pencil, even though I didn't really lean on it. Yeah, this is why piece of paper, if you're drawing, I don't know if you've seen that picture of the eye I drew. I had to have a piece of paper, otherwise I would smudge it, because the soft, I'm only using an HB. If you're using a softer pencil, it will smudge like crazy. So it's quite handy if you do any really intricate drawings to always have a piece of paper where your hand goes, then you won't smudge it. But you can hold it like that. You will get more lines if you hold it upright, unless you're using a softer pencil. If you're using a softer pencil, you can blend it a bit more. If you use an HB, it's probably better to have it turned sideways. It works quicker and less lines. But lines are all right. Just gives it a bit of texture. How's Shelley doing?
I got dirty finger.
Yeah, you see. Oh, you're smudging. Ha ha ha. There is a technique that Shelley's using. It's called smudging. You probably would have used it. I used to use it at school. So you kind of can go in. I don't, my HB might not work, but what Shelley's done is she's put it on and then she's smudged it. I don't know. Oh yeah, it will work with her finger. That's another technique you can use. if you've got one of those smudging pencils, which is a neater way to do it, Shelley, I will say.
Oh, well.
But it's not as fun. Have you got one in your kit that you got for Christmas? It looks like a
I got a tin full of pencils.
I know, but it has no tip on it. I'm trying to find mine. Where did I put mine? It literally looks like a pencil with nothing in it. And they come in 3 sizes. Oh, what did I do with mine? Oh, here we go. I'll show you what they are.
That's my little travel pack, which has got my graphic pencils in it. So some like kits you get, mainly with charcoal actually, you might find these funny things that look like, well, I won't say what they look like, but they've got different sizes and they feel like paper. But you can use them to blend. You don't have to use your fingers, Shelley.
Fingers were invented first.
They were. But these are called blending pencils. Pens, I don't know what they're called, blending, what's this? Fingers are much more fun. But yes, you can use these to blend if you want to blend. They're quite fun.
My 9-year-old says that's what cotton buds are for.
Yes, basically, yes.
I know, when she's been drawing, because they're all over her desk with pencil everywhere.
Yeah, that exactly. Improvise. I mean, these are. You don't need to buy these. I think they came in some kit that I bought. But yes, a finger is perfect. You only need a finger really, but your finger sometimes doesn't get in the smaller little nooks and crannies. But a cotton bud, Shelley, for the small areas.
I'm going near them.
Oh, mate. There you go. You need Nikki's daughter. She's got them. Yes, you don't need the posh kit. You can make it out of anything. That's very good. And actually, you can make a rubber out of an elastic band. Someone turned up from a corporate class with no rubber, and they Googled while they were online doing their art, and they got a piece of elastic band, tied it on the end of their pencil, and it worked perfectly as a rubber. It did. It was amazing. So you don't need all this fancy kit. These do work quite well. So I haven't got these out for ages. Now fun. Yes. Is everyone all right with their drawings? We're scribbling away. Amadina, you all right, mate? Good. Good.
Yeah, I'll send the picture and I think I'm gonna go.
So yeah, I mean, just pencil is just heavy, and then you press and then lighten the pressure. That's all. Elaine's actually drawing. She's finishing off. You're still doing Uniball, Elaine? Yeah. I'm just watching everybody. Lolly is drawing. No, what are you doing now? We're taking pictures. Yay. Okay. Good. Does it look like, oh, there we go. You have got the Colosseum. I'm very pleased because sometimes I think, when I'm reading out the dot to dots, where I'm actually even going to get what. Yay, brilliant. Love that. Well done. Well done. Love that. Well done, Liz. Good. What else have we got? Oh, Amadine. Beautiful. Love it. Wow. Cool. Amadine, it's lovely. Well done. Love that. Where's Lolly? Oh, Lolly. Wow. It's beautiful. And Lolly has done some nice ad hoc trees. Like those trees, Lolly? What are those kind of trees?
Sorry?
What have you done? They're different trees.
Yeah, they're different trees.
I like them. Well done. It doesn't look like a chocolate cake that's fallen off. Done a brilliant job. Beautiful. Love it.
Turned out all right in the end.
It did, you see? It always does. What have we got? Nikki? Yeah, I love that, Nikki. Beautiful. Well done. Still coming through. Hold on. What have we got? Shelley, what's Shelley done? Oh, Shelley. Yay, you've done it. All of you. Wow. You know, I sat here sometimes and I think, well, I don't even know whether I'm going to get the Colosseum. I didn't even draw it tonight because I lost my way with the dots. I normally draw alongside you. I had to draw on the my actual instructions because I just lost where I was. Who's this one? Oh, let me have a look. Deirdre. Yay. So now you can take the recording tonight and do a coloured version of it. Or you've got the drawing there. Oh, puffins. Oh, yes. Well, I like that. That's Liz. They're the burrows. They do live in holes. So that's what they've got that big beak for, to don't dig their way down into the holes. Oh, what we got? Jude. Let's have a look at Jude. Oh, Jude. All of you done amazing. Really, really beautiful. So now you've got, I will say, like, when I'm doing like a commission or something, I will do something like this, probably not quite as detailed, but I would do a drawing and then I get my tracing paper and I trace it onto watercolor paper and then I do a painting. So now you all have a drawing. You can now trace that and put that onto watercolor paper and do a painting from it if you so wish to. But a sketchbook, it's good to have this kind of stuff in your sketchbook to work from to do a painting. So now you've got it there, you can take it on a rainy day. Because you don't need to draw it, you don't need to go through the instructions. If you've got tracing paper, you've literally got it there in front of you. So now you can take that and make that into a painting. Next stage. So if it's pouring with rain over the bank holiday, you can get that drawing out, trace it and paint it and see what you come up with. Lolly's like, no. You did a good job, Lolly. Brilliant job. Well done. You say you can't do buildings. That's lovely.
Yeah. Dot to dot. Brilliant.
Everyone will see it because you've signed it. So when I put it up, everyone will see. I'm going to, where can I find it? Especially with the, there we go.
Thanks, Debbie. I'm going to go now.
You're more than welcome, Nikki. Lovely to see you.
Bye. Thank you.
I'm going to go as well. Oh, that's good.
That's Lolly's, who said hers was a chocolate cake.
It looks good.
Yeah, you see, Lolly?
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah, feel free to go. Don't have to hang out if I want to. I'm happy to chat. I'll chat forever until 2 in the morning. I will just say that.
I'm just shattered, still catching up from everything. So I will see you soon.
See you soon, Shay. Lovely to see you.
Bye.
Well done.
I'm going to finish tomorrow because I'm an early bird, not a late night. Take care.
I will do. And you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Where are we? There we go. You can see me now. What have we got? So Liz, did you send me that puffin? Where are we? Yes. Did you took that? Oh, Liz has gone. So Liz sent me.
Debbie, I will look through my photographs. I do have, although it was absolutely hissing, I mean, I was sitting on a rock, holding an umbrella, holding a camera, which weighs 2 kilos or something, and a lens on it, trying to take photos of these puffins. A lot of them are not good in my head. They're a nice reminder, but I do have 1 or 2, so I'll have a look.
Yeah, cool, thank you. I just
one of them has got its wings out, so it's on ground, but
yeah,
its wings out.
Okay,
They are the most special little birds to sit and just watch them. They're such characters, and whoever it is that's going to Skomer Island, you have paths that you have to follow. I can't remember who it was.
Elaine, are you going to Skomer Island? It's Lane, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, it was me.
Yay.
It was just so special, just unbelievable. And the rabbits on there, they're the biggest rabbits. I mean, they're enormous rabbits, and they have enormous gulls on there as well.
Wow.
And another bird. There's a sewer that goes, that buries underground as well. This absolutely magical island.
Wow. So everything is underground. The birds, the rabbits, seagulls.
The rabbits, I don't know, they built a great big, they are enormous. I mean, I didn't take a picture of them. They're silly enormous.
Do you think there's no predators for them? Is that why they're so big?
It is a protected island, so
okay.
I can't remember the stories. It was years ago now, probably 19, I can't remember when I retired, 2006 or something.
So what is it called?
Skomer, Skomer. And the waters round the island are just beautiful, but they're protected as well. And you can look down off the island and sometimes you can see the seals.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's just stunning. Yes, wow. Really pretty.
And did you?
Yes, and then you'll get the wildflowers whenever you're going, Elaine. But we went, I think we meant May, and the flowers were just really wild spring flowers. Yeah.